Ms. Foo Mee Har.
Chairman, sir, Singapore has been incurring more spending than its revenue base since 2015. We've come to rely heavily on contributions from net investment returns, NIRC, as a top contributor to spending needs, providing 21% of total expenditure in 2018. This high dependency represents a significant vulnerability given the volatility of any investment portfolio. Experts are divided on how much risk corporate taxes, this is traditionally Singapore's largest source of revenue, pose to Singapore's fiscal sustainability. Most agree that it will be increasingly difficult to raise corporate taxes, especially as major economies such as US lower them. Personal income taxes are also expected to contribute less to revenue in the coming years due to our greying population. Our aging population will further demand higher spending in healthcare and to build elderly-friendly infrastructure. So to pay for our increasing needs, I urge the government to study all possible streams of revenue, all possible, with the GST rate as a last resort, given its broad impact on society. Could the government look instead at introducing e-commerce tax, a lift in gambling, tobacco and alcohol taxes, perhaps new sources of tax revenue from carbon and sugar, and more progressive personal income tax by introducing new and higher tax brackets, including those for the super high income earners and ultra-rich. Tax increases are never easy to swallow, so to address the fiscal sustainability, perhaps we can also balance this with more focus on the cost line. It is always easy to call on the government to do more and give more, usually with less consideration on how these expenditures are going to be paid for. So I would also, I'm also hearing questions on the ground on whether big ticket projects can be less glitzy, whether we can space these projects out a little more so that we can space our spending a little better, and whether we can better prioritize government initiatives and programs. So I would like to ask the Finance Minister about the process by which large projects and programs are prioritized, and whether Singaporeans can play a bigger role in influencing this process so that they can feel included in building of Singapore.